The alarming statistics in cases of building collapse in the country is becoming a source of worry to building professionals. To this end, they have organized a week-long activity to mark the Builders' Day, and they use this opportunity to raise awareness on the need for everyone, government, builders, developers, and all Nigerians to synergize in ensuring a proper building construction processes in the country. We'll have a report. Stop building collapse. Engage a professional builder to get your work done. The message of registered professional builders during a week-long activity to mark the 2020 Builders' Day. The event, which took place simultaneously across the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, featured road shows, press conferences, and symposiums, all in a bid to raise the consciousness of the people and the government on the need to ensure that necessary steps are taken to promote quality building production processes in the country.
If the location is not right, we're talking about soil. There are some of us who open our eyes wide open, and we build on the floodplain, where we know that if it rains, that is the natural course of water to pass through. And water is such a stubborn kind of commodity, I can call it, that if you don't give it the way the root which knows that's my way, it will pound on your building, dig up the foundation, and it can actually be responsible for your building collapsing.
People recognize that, before I put up this structure, I've got to do the design, architectural design, structural design, electromechanical design. But during the construction, they wrongly assume that anybody can do it. Now, it's not scientific, it's not logical, and it's not legal. The design, maybe what you are spending in the design is not going to be up to 10 or 20% of the costs of development. You professionalize that. Then the area where you are spending about 80% of your resources, you say it's for everybody. That's wrong.
These professionals are worried that quacks have overtaken the building construction industry, leading to a huge number of avoidable deaths and loss of property when buildings give way. This trend, they say, can only stop when builders are given their rightful place in the industry.
Is for collaboration. We want support from all tiers of government, from all stakeholders in the building industry, from all users of buildings, from the general public, to join hands together with us, that we are the people who have been richly trained and we are the professionals that should produce buildings. This profession is one that has been very much adulterated. There are too many quacks, and turn around the corner, everybody is calling themselves builders. We are the ones that can be called builders because we have gone through the process of training, and we have written exams, we have faced interviews, and we have qualified, and we are certified, and we have been registered as builders. And we are the only ones that can produce buildings that will stand. Others cannot.
There has to be a law to capture the fact that a builder must come in at the design stage because there are documents a builder needs to prepare to manage the process of construction. So for us, I think that area must be seriously looked into. A builder must be involved at the design stage so they can produce their own documents which they will use in managing the project, the building project. And I think that is where the problem is.
In Lagos, the builders sought the perspectives of the first professional builder in Nigeria, 93-year-old Otumba Fatai Usikoya, in respect of advocacy on zero building collapse in the country. Here, they bared their minds on various factors that lead to building collapse cases and how they can be addressed.
When we started this Institute of Building, we first of all, what we did was to approach the Parliament, put our case before the Parliament, that before a building is approved, all these professionals, these 4 professionals, the surveyor, the architect, the structural engineer, and the builder before the builder. They will have to. We said every one of them should initial the drawings as approved. So that if anything is wrong, then straight away you go to the build, you go to the plan and see what is wrong.
The regulatory body should be able to have a standardized building plan with the costing. That if you purchase this plan, you can build yourself, and this is the cost it will cost you to build that house in the suitable foundation, on the suitable ground. That people can buy that plan already approved. Government should already approve that plan. And then you just buy that, you go to your site, they cost it for you. So before you start, you know the costing of what you're going to build. And then you bid according to the money you believe you have in your pocket.
What made us a builder on site basically is our construction methodology, which is not in a pile with any of the peer professionals. We all have our distinctive specialization when it comes to building construction and the processes, right from the inception to completion of the building. What am I trying to say? If we all work as a team, we are going to achieve the best result for this country, for the economy of this country, for good structures, and to save lives from that are emanating from collapses of building, which has become a menace.
The week-long activity also culminated in the laying of wreath at number 63 Marcy Street, site of the Itafaji building collapse, in remembrance of children who lost their lives in the unfortunate incident.
When this incident happened, it received a worldwide condemnation, especially because children were involved. Secondly, Lagos Island has become notorious for incessant collapse of buildings. And as a result of that, today is being marked as a day to remind stakeholders in the building industry on the need to keep to standard.
With this campaign and advocacy which will be held annually, these registered builders hope to bring to an end the frequent collapse of buildings in Nigeria and the attendant loss of lives and property. Welcome back. On our interview segment, we caught up with the national president of the Nigerian Institute of Building, Builder Kunle Awobodu. He spoke to us on a number of issues, including factors that lead to building collapse cases and how the tide can be stemmed in the country.
The basic reason for this Builders' Day that was preceded by Builders' Week was trying to promote standard construction across the country. The culture, the mindset of a people should be after acceptable result. That is, those who are investing in building should be rest assured that such buildings will stand the test of time and will not endanger their lives.
Any particular reason why you're choosing this day? Because we do know that before Itafaji building collapse, there have been collapses.
We realize that Itafaji building collapse was peculiar in the sense that some people's school children died in that collapsed building. And as a result of that, it received a worldwide condemnation that those who could become leaders of tomorrow, professionals tomorrow, their dreams were terminated just like that. You see, when you are growing, when you are young, nobody can predict the future, what you'll be. But an elderly person has already caught a niche for himself or herself. We know what you are. But those children that seem to have bright future are very significant in this building collapse records. We've had several. So we decided collectively, the Council of Nigeria Institute of Building collectively decided on that date that we will use this to campaign against quackery. We will use this to campaign against negligence from the authorities concerned. We will use this as a symbol of campaign for proper or appropriate construction process in the industry. If we fail to do the right thing, we could have some kind of implications similar to what we had on 63 Massey Street last year.
If you fail to do the right thing, what would you identify as the right thing that was not done or that has not been done in the past that people should begin to do now, including government authorities?
Yes. You see, if you are a student of science, in physics, in biology, or chemistry, while we were in secondary school, our experiment had procedure. If you fail to follow the procedure, you will not get the expected results. That is exactly how building construction is. It's an interwoven, complex system, a chain of activities. Some will go simultaneously, and some will be inserting. So, if you don't abide by the process, the regulation, the procedure, the guidelines, then there will be a reverse, which has a dangerous consequence.